Hello, let's look at the different sizes of Lego Santa Sleigh. 17 parts, looks pretty good for that amount. 25 parts, the sleigh is painted in red and gold colors. Oh, here you can clearly see the deer and Santa Claus, 75 parts. Did you know that the first known use of the name Santa Claus in English was in 1773 in America, 100 parts. 120 parts. Interesting fact, Santa Claus received a pilot's license from the United States government in 1927. The interesting thing is that according to legend, Santa was surrounded by little devils, but over time they turned into cute elves. 150 parts. Every year, children from all over the world write letters to Santa's residence. The three countries that send the most letters are France, Canada, and the United States. 500 parts. Hey, let's take a look at the remake of our old LEGO Statue of Liberty video. Don't forget to like it. 2 parts. 3 parts, a little more. 11 parts, at least it's clear that this is a statue. I wouldn't say that this is the best mini version of the statues. 17 parts. Added original hair from the Statue of Liberty figure. 23 parts. Somewhat reminiscent of the LEGO minifigure of the statue, 29 parts. 42 parts, the pedestal has become noticeably better, but the statue itself is average. Oh, and here a real minifigure of the statue from the old 80 parts poly bag is involved. There's already a prefabricated model with 100 parts. It looks better than the previous ones, but still not great. An improved version of the model before Lost. Looks better than the Lost one. 130 parts. 150 parts. By the way, did you know that the Statue of Liberty used to be a different color? And this statue is twice the size of the Lost one, and there are a couple of moving parts. 200 parts. This is definitely twice the size of the previous one, although there are fewer parts. 358 parts. Oh, but this one already looks cool and well designed. There are exactly 1,000 details, both in the statue and in its stand. It reminds me of one LEGO set. Whoever is the first to write from which LEGO set this statue is, will like your comment and pin it. 1,660 parts. And finally, the best and the largest Statue of Liberty in our video. There are more than 3,700 details. Wow! By the way, did you remember to subscribe to our channel? Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment and like for our motivation. Hey, let's take a look at the different sizes of dinosaur fossils. 43 parts. Dimetrodon had around 200 bones. It was a predator that primarily fed on fish and small terrestrial animals. 61 parts. Pteranodon had around 200 bones. It was a piscivore, feeding primarily on fish, which it caught by diving into the water. 85 parts. Velociraptor had around 170 to 200 bones. It was a predator that fed on small animals and possibly carrion. 126 parts. Parasaurolophus had around 250 to 300 bones. It was a herbivore feeding on leaves, horsetails, and other vegetation. 153 parts. Spinosaurus had around 250 to 300 bones. It was a predator primarily feeding on fish, using its powerful jaws to catch prey. 156 parts. Triceratops had around 400 to 500 bones. It was a herbivore primarily feeding on low-growing plants like ferns and horsetails. 165 parts. Ankylosaurus had around 200 to 250 bones. It was a herbivore feeding on low-growing vegetation like ferns and other soft plants. 177 parts. Stegosaurus had around 300 bones. It was a herbivore feeding on low-growing plants like ferns and horsetails. 254 parts. Tyrannosaurus rex, with about 200 bones, was one of the largest and most dangerous predators of its time. Its powerful jaws and sharp teeth allowed it to effectively cut prey. 483 parts. Quetzalcoatlus with its about 200 bones had a wingspan of 10 to 11 meters. It was the largest known flying creature and probably hunted fish, small land animals such as lizards and small mammals. 1006 parts. Mosasaurus, a sea lizard with a body length of up to 18 meters and about 400 to 500 bones. It was one of the largest marine predators of its time and fed on a wide range of prey, including fish, sharks, ammonites, and even other marine reptiles. The Mosasaurus had powerful jaws with sharp teeth. And again, the Lego T-Rex. There are 80,000 parts. Wow, this is a really huge number. It's 20 feet and made only from Lego bricks. This is the most formidable dinosaur of all. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Hello, let's take a look at different sizes of military vehicles. The plane with only 11 parts, and the real model is Nakajima A4N. It was a Japanese fighter aircraft. The tank, which is called 44M TAS and going from Hungary, built with 32 parts. Bach 38 Germany anti-tank gun was used not only in World War II but also in Continuations War, 43 parts. One more Japanese aircraft made with 63 parts. Tachikawa Ki-94 is an interceptor and it's only 2 in the world. This 257mm. One more anti-tank gun, but going from USSR, built with 80 parts. The same amount of parts, but again aircraft. American fighter P-39 Air Cobra, 100 parts. One more aircraft from USA, P-51 Mustang, and it's a fighter plane, 116 parts. And we are going to battleships. Yamato is Japanese Navy and was the lead ship of her class, built with 178 parts. And now UK, single-seat biplane fighter aircraft Sopwith Camel, which is built with 260 parts. Ya-12 was a Soviet artillery tractor built with 306 parts. Heavy artillery M1939 mortar from USSR was the heaviest Red Army field piece. Now it's built with 399 parts. And we are going for bigger. Centurion Mark III was the main British battle tank, built with 682 parts. ISU-152 was a heavy assault USSR gun, but now you see it built with 730 parts. And now Germany Navy, called Z1 Lebrecht Mars, built with 1092 parts. (1,167 parts), A27 Cromwell, named after the English Civil War era military leader Oliver Cromwell. BT-42 was a Finnish assault gun and it's looking so cool. Now it's made with only 1,768 parts. Tank destroyer plus Germany, and we got a Jagdpanther from 1,865 parts. It was a self-propelled anti-tank gun. Akagi, which is built with 2,051 parts. Again Japanese, but now it's an aircraft carrier. Tortoise Assault Heavy Tank, or A-39, was a British heavy assault gun. It was made to clear fortified areas, built with 2,211 pots. This was the second biggest Germany heavy cruiser battleship. Now it's built by 2,459 pots. One of the biggest now, Admiral Graf's P was a German armored cruiser battleship built with incredible 4,151 pots. And the biggest thing which we'll see today, USS Essex, built by USA, and now it's shown in 4,625 parts. It was an aircraft carrier and the lead ship of the Essex class. It was scrapped in 1973, which is so sad. Thanks for watching. Write in the comments what video you would like to see next. Hey, let's take a look at the different sizes of Lego Titanic. 13 parts, not much like the real Titanic, but this 18 parts version is made from Lego tech pieces. 25 parts and not much larger in size. But this actually looks better, cool for 29 parts. 31 parts and all the outlines are already there, it's twice as large as the previous ones. Here you can already see all the main details of the Titanic, small hulls, the bow of the ship. For 45 parts, not bad at all. One interesting fact about the Titanic is that it had 4 smokestacks, but only 3 of them were functional, 49 parts. 56 parts is also a Titanic, but the bottom is burgundy and the nose is made to stick out upward. By the way, did you remember to subscribe to our channel? Wow, now this is a cool Titanic. The pipes are tilted here. They also made 2 masts on the sides, 91 parts. This is where the really beautiful Titanics begin. This one is 162 parts, looks good. The Titanic had one of the most luxurious heated swimming pools in the world, a rarity for ships of that time, 202 parts. Twice as many parts and twice the size. There are 459 parts, and this Titanic is really cool. 548 parts. By the way, about 3,000 bags of mail, including letters and parcels, were transported on board the Titanic. 600 parts. Here the Titanic is made in a more familiar manner to us. Knee masts and pipes. There are also small details on the deck. 799 parts. By the way, the orchestra on the Titanic continued to play music to calm the passengers even when the ship began to sink. That one has 1,569 parts. The whole Titanic doesn't look bad. A detailed ship's propeller, masts with flags, smoke coming from the chimney. 1,660 parts. On the Titanic there was a dog named Frosty, a Pomeranian breed, who was one of the few animals saved. Her owner took a pet with her on the lifeboat. Wow, this Titanic is twice as big as all the previous ones. It is really big and there are 2,300 parts. It is really huge. $6,948 parts. This Lego Titanic is very detailed and huge. It appeared in Lego. By the way, whoever is the first to write in the comments which set it was in, will like that comment. Wow, there are 9,158 details. By the way, the first film about the Titanic disaster was filmed just 29 days after the crash. The main role in the film was played by the actress Dorothy Gibson, who herself experienced the tragedy and was one of the rescued. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel. Aloha! Let's take a look at different sized Lego guns. The real model of M16, but only with 19 parts. 24 parts and that's supposed to be Uzi, looking so unrealistic. Legendary rifle AK-47 with only 44 parts. Gatling gun made of 108 parts. Going for more, pistol Gusher 18 made by a USSR engineer, 286 parts. One more pistol and it's Glock 17 built with 30 more details, 312 parts. An old German-made pistol Mauser C96, there are 440 parts. We can see M4A1, one of the best-known assault rifles made with 622 parts. A submachine gun made by Heckler & Koch, MP5. Now you see it and it's built with 891 parts. A submachine gun made by Sweden. Its first name was Saab Bofors Dynamic CBJ MS PDW, but now it's only CBJ MS, built with 902 parts. One of the most used in 19th century wars, Martini Henry with just 951 parts. Wow, this one is really detailed and looking in the best shape. Mauser Gewehr 71, a bolt-action rifle used in World War I and World War II. Now, just a toy. A whopping 1,253 parts. Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out our other videos and don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's take a look at the different sizes of crashed LEGO planes. Like and subscribe to the channel, and now to the video. This is a micro-broken LEGO airplane. There are only 15 parts. Rusty and old broken plane, 28 parts. This LEGO plane just fell, it hasn't had time to rust yet. 30 parts. A 144 parts crashed private LEGO plane. There is a skeleton of the pilot nearby. Passengers survived. 154 details. The plane crashed near a swamp. Oh, there are a lot of skeletons here and the plane was smashed into pieces in the field. There are 604 parts in the model. $730 parts. This is also a private plane, the kind used by millionaires. Unfortunately, no one survived here. An ordinary plane that's been lying around for many years. It's almost completely rusty. Some of the passengers survived, but not all. There are 8,005 parts. Not bad. Wow, this is already a huge plane. There are 3,627 parts. It fell somewhere in a pine forest. There are a lot of skeletons around that have been lying here for many years. Sad. The biggest plane in our video. There are 8,400 parts here. That's a lot. There's a huge forest around, a lot of wreckage and skeptics of passengers. It was a very terrible accident. Many parts of the plane are already rusty. Also be sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Hello, let's take a look at the different sizes of LEGO stadiums. Very small stadium, 10 parts. Classic stadium, there are only 24 parts. This stadium is based on Sporting Gijón Stadium, a football stadium in Gijón, Spain, 50 parts. This one is also based on a real stadium from Portugal called José Alvalade, 82 parts, looks good. There are 100 details and this stadium also exists in reality, PSV Stadium near the town of Eindhoven, the Netherlands. I present to you the Old Trafford Stadium with 380 parts, the largest stadium of the Premier League, third largest in the whole of Great Britain. There is quite a huge passage here, as many as 1,500 seats. This is more than all the previous ones combined. These are the fields that are most often used in schools for football. The 4,674-part stadium resembles a classic football arena with closed stands and a roof, designed in a retro style reminiscent of the mid-20th century arenas, with modern elements. 9,380 parts. This is a huge number. The peculiarity of this stadium is that they play American football in it. Here, in addition to the stadium, they made a small park next to it, like small houses or something. And finally, the largest Lego stadium, where you could really go to football. There are 41,000 parts. Wow, this is a huge number. They made huge stands here where you can put more than 1,000 Lego men. Thank you for watching. Write in the comments if you like these models and suggest your topic for a new video. Let's look at the micro Lego flags of different countries. India, 7 parts, simple and recognizable. Sudan, 7 parts as well. Argentina, 8 parts, the sun looks like a flower. Brazil, 8 parts, a beautiful flag which is made of 3 layers. China, 8 parts as well, the smaller stars are in the form of tooth. Japan, 8 parts. Belgium, 9 parts, this is so simple. Israel, 9 parts. Unfortunately, there's a rhombus instead of a star, but it's still recognizable. Syria, 9 parts. Uganda, 9 parts. Maybe it's not exactly the bird in the center, but something close enough. Why not? Portugal, 10 parts as well. Looks good. Spain, 10 parts. Finland, 12 parts. Denmark, 12 parts, not a big difference. Panama, 14 parts, almost the exact copy of the flag. Georgia, 18 parts, looks more complicated but still recognizable. North Korea, 18 parts, this flag looks slightly bigger. Scotland, 19 parts. Jamaica, 21 parts, almost the same. USA, 21 parts, looks really good. South Korea, 24 parts. Canada, 25 parts. This flag already has a different position, and look how the leaf is made, that's interesting. Switzerland, 26 parts. The main feature of the Swiss flag is its square shape. Saudi Arabia, 27 parts. Wow, this one looks really nice. England, 28 parts. Mexico, 32 parts. Yes, the eagle is shaped like a croissant, but still recognizable, isn't it? And finally, whales, 34 parts. The dragon is really complicated. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out other LEGO comparisons as well. In today's video, we'll look at trains built from LEGO in different scales. This 7-parts train offers us a good start for a video. 14 parts, now it's gotten longer with a second wagon. 19 parts, a cool old-fashioned steam locomotive. 27 parts, I like this one, a much bigger locomotive with freight wagon. 41 parts, a compact train featuring a classic locomotive and tender with distinctive windows and couplings. 76 parts, a vibrant LEGO train with a green color scheme and detailed wheels. 105 parts, a bright red and yellow train with large wheels and a classic playful look. 225 parts, a detailed locomotive with a red body and a driver in the cab. 386 parts, I like this train with detailed pantographs and a realistic modern design. 477 parts, a nice-looking train with holiday decorations, perfect for the holiday season. 760 parts, a more detailed steam locomotive with golden accents and a cool tender. 928 parts, a large train with intricate details that has rails under it. 1,236 parts, a sleek, modern electric LEGO train with a usable interior and a driver's place. 1,874 parts, a huge yellow and black train with multiple cars and a Legoland signage. 2,239 parts, an elegant red and white LEGO train with a streamlined design and a vintage aesthetic. 3,109 parts, a grand train with intricate details, spacious interiors and a luxurious design. 3,559 parts, such a good-looking high-speed train is used for long-distance travels. 'And for the last one, we got a crazy, more than 20 feet long steam train called Big Boy that was built with the use of more than 300,000 LEGO pieces. .477 parts, a nice-looking train with holiday decorations, perfect for the holiday season. Hey, let's take a look at the different sizes of Ferraris. 14 parts, so small. 22 parts, already better. Oh, this car is from LEGO set 300-190, 32 parts. Ferrari Testarossa is an iconic 80s supercar with unique side grille vents and consists of 63 parts. The Ferrari F1 is an 81 parts racing car with a powerful engine. The Ferrari F2004 is a legendary 122 parts Formula 1 car with revolutionary aerodynamics. This is a Ferrari Testarossa. It was already in the video, but there are more details here. 200 parts. Ferrari F40 is a legendary 80s supercar made up of 250 parts, featuring a turbocharged V8 engine. Ferrari SF90 is a modern hybrid supercar made up of 300 parts, featuring a powerful hybrid powertrain. Ferrari F40 is a renowned supercar made up of 318 parts, featuring twin turbocharging and a lightweight body. Ferrari FXXK is an exclusive track hypercar made up of 349 parts, featuring a hybrid powertrain and advanced aerodynamics. Ferrari LaFerrari is a hybrid hypercar made up of 350 parts, featuring a V12 engine and an innovative design. And here's the Ferrari F40 again. Here it's even larger and looks quite similar to the original, 400 parts. Ferrari F430 is a sports car made up of 600 parts, featuring a V8 engine and advanced aerodynamics. Ferrari 488 GTE is a race car made up of 666 parts, featuring a twin-turbo V8 and optimized suspension for track performance. Ferrari 333 SP is an endurance racing prototype made up of 800 parts, featuring a powerful V12 engine and lightweight carbon chassis. Ferrari 512 is a classic race car made up of 847 parts, featuring a V12 engine and an aerodynamic body designed for high-speed races. And again F40. By the way, did you remember to like and subscribe to the channel? 1,469 parts. Ferrari F40 LB is a modified version of the iconic supercar made up of 2,850 parts, featuring enhanced suspension and aerodynamics for track performance. Ferrari F80 restored supercar made up of 3,150 parts, featuring improved aerodynamics and a powerful V8 engine for optimal performance. Ferrari 488 is a modern supercar made up of 3,400 parts, featuring a twin-turbo V8 and advanced aerodynamics for maximum speed and handling. Well, what can I do? I really like the F40. There are already 4,000 parts. This is the coolest car. By the way, you can share your suggestions for the next video in the comments. Ferrari Daytona SP3 is an exclusive hypercar made up of 4,440 parts, featuring a powerful V12 engine and a design inspired by classic racing. Hey, let's take a look at the different sizes of LEGO fire trucks. And here is the smallest fire truck in the video, 8 parts. This one already has a window, there are 16 more parts and at least it has wheels. A fire truck with a large ladder with 30 parts. With only 143 parts, this yellow fire truck can already accommodate several figures. And this LEGO car is from the official LEGO set. It has 237 parts. Well, this one already has as many as 347 parts. It looks much better than all the previous ones. There's even a boat. A fire truck with 416 parts. These are used for urgent transportation of people or things. A beautiful and detailed fire truck with 483 parts based on real American fire trucks from the 2000s. A fire truck with 580 parts. Looks pretty cool, there's already a huge ladder here. A 639-part car that's identical to British fire engines. Wow! Well, this is a LEGO car from the largest LEGO set, the largest of the fire engines existing in LEGO sets. There are already 831 parts. The largest one in our video, the fire truck consisting of as many as 1,113 parts, and it's entirely made of LEGO equipment. Wow! Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out our other videos as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos. This video will be dedicated to comparisons of LEGO submarines in different scales. 4 parts, starting the same as ever, but I promise it'll get better. Eight parts, some grey explorer researching submarine. 22 parts, a bright-colored submarine made for tourists. 31 parts, this is a Canadian Victoria-class military submarine. 41 parts, wow, this one is much bigger. 58 parts, that's cool, it's a futuristic submarine transformer. 72 parts, another explorer submarine with 2 manipulators to interact with objects underwater. 167 parts, a speedy submarine that might be used for underwater racing. 192 parts, a submarine with larger oxygen capacity and lots of projectors. 246 parts, interesting, I've never seen such a unique underwater transport. 411 parts, that's dangerous, this military submarine launches a rocket. 498 parts, a comforting submarine with a detailed interior. 710 parts, a big, dark submarine made with LEGO Technic details. 1,063 parts, a huge yellow submarine with multiple turbines and a usable entrance. 1,294 parts, incredible! This scientific submarine has 3 floors and different rooms. 9,778 parts, Russian Kursk K-141 submarine with crazy details of interior and outer parts. And the biggest submarine built with LEGO is this German World War II U-boat submarine. It contains the submarine itself and the port it was launched from, which brings this build to more than 15,000 parts. With this crazy build, our video about LEGO submarines in different scales comes to an end. Hello! We decided to try a new format and worked hard on it. Don't forget to subscribe. Char B1, French medium tank, 7 parts. Skoda T15, experimental German-Czech light tank, 10 parts. Panzerkampfwagen 4, medium tank of the armored forces of Nazi Germany, 23 parts. 30 parts, Panzerkampfwagen 6 Ausf, heavy tank of the final period of World War II. KV-2, Soviet heavy assault tank of the armored forces of the initial period of World War II, 50 parts. VK-1602 Leopard, German prototype of a light reconnaissance tank of World War II, developed by MAN, 100 parts. 150 parts Mark III Valentine, British infantry tank, light in weight, design started in 1938. Stug 3, German self-propelled artillery unit from the Second World War, based on the chassis of the Panzer III tank, 337 parts. Churchill was a British heavy infantry tank of World War II. It was designed to overcome fortified positions and difficult terrain, 379 parts. The KV-1 is a Soviet heavy tank with powerful armor and a 76mm cannon, which was actively used in World War II. Possessed high protection, 473 parts. 485 parts. Tiger 1 is a German heavy tank from World War II, known for its powerful 88mm gun and thick armor, designed to fight Soviet tanks. CV-33, an Italian tankette armed with coaxial machine guns. Its weak armor and armament made it ineffective against more modern tanks. 512 parts. 518 parts. The Panther is a German medium tank with a powerful 75mm cannon and reinforced armor, designed to counter Soviet T-34s, combining firepower, mobility and protection. 680 parts. The Centurion Mark III is a British tank armed with a 20-pounder gun and reinforced armor. It combined excellent firepower, mobility, and was one of the best overall. ISU-152, armed with powerful weapons to combat tanks and fortifications. These vehicles were distinguished by high firepower and were used both in offense and defense. 700 parts. 1,165 parts. The A-27 Cromwell is a British medium tank equipped with a 75mm cannon and high speed. It was one of the fastest tanks of its time and was widely used in European campaigns. 1,774 parts. BT-42, Finnish self-propelled artillery unit used by the Finnish army, but its effectiveness was limited due to weak armor and low accuracy of the gun. 1,865 parts. Jagd Panther is a German anti-tank self-propelled gun with an 88mm cannon based on the Panther tank. It was distinguished by powerful weapons and good armor. 2,211 parts. The A-39 Tortoise is a British experimental heavy self-propelled artillery unit with a powerful 94mm cannon and thick armor, designed to break through fortified positions but did not go into production. Thanks for watching. Please support our channel by liking and subscribing. Let's look at the LEGO Twin Towers in different scales. The first ones are made of only 7 parts, and to be honest, they don't look much like towers. Here's an upgraded model with 12 parts. Looks more recognizable. And this model is made of 17 parts and also has a building between the towers. This is World Trade Center 3. 64 parts. Here we also see twin towers with WTC-3 between them, but more detailed. 193 parts. This World Trade Center has 2 trees and a center plaza. 203 parts. Twin towers are not so big here, but look, this is the entire World Trade Center with all the buildings. Okay, but now here are just twin towers and they look really good. 663 parts, by the way. 834 parts. These are also just twin towers, but with a road and trees below. 1,119 parts. World Trade Center with center plaza. Just twin towers yet again, but with 1,500 parts. And now look at this, 3,166 parts towers. They are actually big. 3,557 parts, the entire original World Trade Center, including WTC-7. 6,511 parts, extremely tall towers. But this model right here has to be the most impressive one. Almost 8,000 parts and the towers have real glowing windows made of glowing bricks. I swear you won't find a more impressive LEGO Twin Towers anywhere else. I know you liked the video, so don't forget to check out other LEGO comparisons as well. Hello, let's take a look at the different sizes of castle. 11 parts, nothing special at all. Also a mini castle, there are only 15 parts. There are 5 towers here, not bad for a castle with 18 parts. 24 parts, the entrance has already appeared. There are also 5 towers here. This miniature fortress is made in a style reminiscent of Romanesque architecture, 40 pots. The castle is made in the Gothic style. There is a large entrance and everything is gloomy. Not bad, 50 pots. This colorful castle has 60 pots, featuring a tall central tower with a flag and 4 smaller towers. The red roofs and vibrant details give it a fairy tale look. 71 pots, castle with blue roofs, green decorative elements, and an arched entrance, creating a fairy tale vibe. 80 pots, a castle with tall golden spires, a flag, and decorative elements, giving it a majestic look. 87 pots, Romanesque fortress with thick walls, towers, and an arched entrance. 99 pots, Gothic castle with a tall central tower and an arched entrance. 105 pots, tall Gothic castle with blue and gold towers and a slender central tower. 113 pots, castle with crenellated walls, red accents, and a tall tower with a golden spire. 293 pots, tall medieval fortress with blue and yellow flags, thick walls, a central tower, and arched entrances. 300 pots, fortress with thick walls, a fortified central section, and red flags on the corners. 500 pots, fortress with an inner courtyard, crenellated walls, and a central keep with a red flag. Arched passages and windows provide defense and visibility. 1,518 pots, tall Gothic castle with numerous decorative elements, including a flag, spires, and winged figures. Windows and doors add a mysterious feel. 1,602 pots, large fortress with a spacious inner courtyard, surrounded by tall walls with red flags. The main gate is fortified, and so is the inside. 2,368 pots, castle with detailed towers, wooden elements, and stone walls, adorned with red flags. Inside there's a small house with a black roof and green plants. 2,636 pots, a castle with a menacing design. The central structure resembles a skull with prominent eyes and sharp teeth over the gate. Crenellated walls on each side add to its impenetrable look. 3,401 pots, in a courtyard of a fortress with thick walls and an open area. In the center there are hanging chains, large cauldrons, and furniture, creating the atmosphere of a medieval dining hall or gathering place. 3,572 pots, castle with a tall round tower, black roofs, and numerous windows. The walls are adorned with details and vegetation, giving it the atmosphere of an ancient fortress built on a hillside. 5,874 pots, expansive fortress with tall walls, arched passages, and fortified towers along the perimeter. The interior space is open, allowing for a courtyard setup. The design resembles massive medieval defensive structures with intricate wall detailing. 6,474 pots, tall castle on an elevation with massive round towers and a main watchtower adorned with flags. The arched entrance features crests and a staircase leads to fortified gates. The castle combines medieval style with refined details and sits in a rocky base. 13,500 pots, a massive fortress with impressive crenellated walls and an arched entrance leading inside. The detailed walls and natural elements at the base give the structure the effect of an ancient abandoned building. Wow! The castle impresses with intricate architecture, numerous towers, and detailed buildings at the base, creating a medieval city atmosphere. The fully developed interior adds realism and depth. The magnificent combination of the castle and city buildings creates the effect of a living world filled with details. Let's look at the dimensions of Lego planes. What a small airplane with only 4 measly pots! look how small this one is, made from 10 pathetic parts. Oh, this is a small Lego airplane made of 14 parts. A plane made of 19 parts, similar to a bomber. White plane made of 25 parts, still very small. Passenger plane made of 37 parts. This is already a passenger plane with measly 46 parts. Compared to the next one, it's minuscule. Again, a passenger plane made of 61 parts, but it's a little larger than the last one. Military fighter made of 96 parts, that's better. Oh, a grey gyroscope with propellers in front of 193 parts, but compared to what's coming, it's microscopic. A yellow plane made of 280 parts can easily fit one Lego figure. Lego German plane from 316 parts, looks good. Another passenger plane made of 383 parts, it's very grey. This plane consists of 606 parts. It looks much cooler than the previous one, although they are similar. This plane is already from some company. It has retractable wheels and a bunch of seats for people. There are 628 parts. Oh, a two-seater plane with a double wing and a 685-piece propeller. Not bad. Wow, now this is a sharp leap. This grey American bomber is made of 3011 parts. Oh, this is a seaplane from 3192 parts. That's cool. Wow, this plane consists of as many as 7,770 parts. It's so huge that almost all the planes that came before it could fit in there. Wow, this is the largest Lego airplane, A380. It consists of more than 40,000 parts. There's both business class and even economy class. For each Lego man, there's a TV. Wow, here every figure is busy with something. Flight attendants, pilots, passengers, everyone is doing something. That's all for today. Also, check out the videos that have just appeared on the right and left. Aloha! Let's take a look at the different sizes of American school buses. What is this? Only 4 parts, 0 to comment here. A bit better, and now I can understand that it's a bus. 15 parts. Only 10 parts more, but looking much better than the previous one. 25 parts. 141 parts, and it's already looking functional. $224 parts, and that's fire. Now that's a real bus. Only 150 parts more, but looking 100 times better. 393 parts so far. We have a bus with 439 parts, 40 parts more, and it's so smooth. Classic American bus. Look at the lines and the wheels, so cool. Only 488 parts. 617 parts, many details, and a science school bus on top. 778 parts. This bus is much cooler than the others. There are a lot of different small details, a beautiful cabin, and the seats also look realistic. Everything is like in a real bus. It's pretty cool. There are 8,031 parts. It is a different bumper and there's much more space in the cabin than in the previous ones. The driver's cabin is repeated here in quite detail and the wheels do actually turn. 1,286 parts. Wow, this is a very cool bus. It is made in the Lego Technician style, but a greater slope on the outside of the bus like in the original Lego models, and it looks very cool. Thanks for watching. Watch our other videos about other themes. Love ya! Hello! Let's take a look at the different sizes of Lego trucks. 47 parts. Regular black truck. Looks good. 100 parts. Did you know that the average age of truck drivers is 33 years old? 120 parts. By the way, the world's largest owner of a truck fleet is the American delivery company FedEx. 140 parts. This truck is different in that it has an original prototype. Whoever writes the name of the truck first will receive a like under the comment. 178 parts. The largest manufacturer of trucks is the Japanese company Isuzu. About 450,000 commercial trucks roll off its assembly line annually. 200 parts. By the way, did you like the video? Don't forget to subscribe and comment on the videos if you want to see them more often. The Peterbilt 379 is a heavy-duty truck manufactured by Peterbilt from 1987 to 2007, 300 parts. The first who were able to appreciate the benefits of freight transportation were not traders or builders, but firefighters who needed to bring many people to the scene of an accident. 478 parts. The fastest truck in the world is a truck named Shockwave. It was originally a 1941 Ford Firefighter, but its owner heavily modified, replacing the fire water tank with 2 turbojet engines. 574 parts. 634 parts. It is said that this machine was invented as if by accident. The engineers just wanted to check whether the new engine they built could pull a heavy multi-ton car. 1,100 parts. The first truck was created by 2 German engineering geniuses, Gottlieb Daimler and Wilhelm Maybach, in 1896. They were the ones who wanted to check if the engine could pull such a colossus. 1,300 parts. The first trailer was also invented by the German enterprising automaker Charles Fruhauf in 1914, and this happened after one of his clients asked to build himself a car with a cart on the back in which he wanted to carry a boat. 1,500 parts. This Lego Technic model features a detailed cargo tractor with a red cab, a functional chassis, and realistic details including side mirrors, exhaust pipes, and a 5th wheel. 3 pairs of wheels provide stability, while mechanical elements highlight the technical style typical of the Technic series. 1,789 parts. This Lego Technic model features a green logging truck loaded with logs. The car is equipped with a massive cabin with chrome parts, exhaust pipes, and functional elements. The 3-axle chassis provides stability, and the rear cargo compartment secures logs. The model is detailed for maximum realism and emphasizes a functional style. 2016 parts. This model is a blue tractor with a classic design. The cabin is equipped with lighting elements and large exhaust pipes. The 3-axle chassis emphasizes power, and high detailing makes the model realistic and stylish. This Lego model is a copy of the legendary Peterbilt 389, made of 5,679 parts. The black tractor is highly detailed. Massive exhaust pipes, grille, lighting elements, and a 3-axle chassis create a realistic and powerful image of a classic American truck.